Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are downtown Austin roaming around looking at the sights, and I found the Austin Toy Museum. It's right on Congress, and the Austin Toy Museum is a pretty cool place to go visit because it's got a whole bunch of toys. If you're like me and grew up in the 80s, then you definitely grew up with a lot of these toys. Toys have always been a huge part of my life. I still like collecting some, and this place brought back a lot of memories and a lot of envy, because as a kid I always wanted most of these toys, but I was too poor to actually have any of them. Look at that Cobra hydrofoil and Hiss tanks and Cobra terror drone. I'm envious, completely envious. And these are some of the newer Marvel action figures from the 90s and beyond, but they aren't cool like the 80s He-Man stuff. You get Men-at-Arms and Ram Bam and Castle Grayskull and Cringer, a couple of Godzilla toys. Space Godzilla is right there. These are kind of cool to look at. The underrated Silverhawks. And Mad Balls. I remember Mad Balls. My dad liked Mad Balls. And Transformers. You can never go wrong with Transformers. Look at Omega Supreme. He's a lot smaller than I thought he'd be. But seeing all these toys brought back a lot of memories. Dinobots. I love the Dinobots. This place is pretty cool. You can go there and revisit your childhood and think about Optimus Prime and how awesome he was and what a perfect father figure he was for every child growing up in the 80s who were then traumatized by the movie when he died. Of course, they have your Star Wars toys. I myself prefer classic Star Wars toys than the newer ones, but I'll accept the newer ones too, especially if it's a Boba Fett. I'm a huge fan of Boba Fett. Not Ewoks, though. Jabba. But they have turtles also, which aren't my favorite, but some people like them. In the back room, they have some functioning pinball machines that you can play for free, and arcade games that you can also play for free since you already paid for the commitments. I like looking at these classic games and just playing around and enjoying, and I got to play the Star Wars game. I still don't really know what I'm doing when I'm doing pinball. I just keep hitting things. And Stripe, the villainous Stripe, and dumb Teddy Ruxpin. Nobody likes Teddy Ruxpin. Nobody. Like I said, there's your typical Star Wars toys. There's Boss, Dengar, and a collection of reproductions and memorabilia, and the Mr. Akbar snack bar. We can buy snacks and these creepy things. I used to buy them by the dozens. My dad used to bring me little boxes of them. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane, and hope you have a good time following and subscribing. Bye bye.